What's up, guys? Phone Finds episode 90. Now today, I'll just like say it right from the beginning. Everything shown came from AT&T because I don't know what it is. It's just everyone, like me and other binners I talk to, have just not been having a good time, especially not with Target. Like, not necessarily with other bins, but Target has just not been good to anyone, including myself. I went to my local Target, 2 days ago, like I usually do, and they got the bin open for me again, which is awesome, but nothing was in there except like a couple battery packs and a snapped in half Doro phone, which why would you take that? That's worthless. Snapped in half to the point where it was like bent and smashed. It's just not even worth it. So let's get on with it. What should I show first? I guess this is the worst find. This is an Alcatel phone of some sort. I don't remember the model number of it. It's on track phone, as you can see. This thing probably works fine, but the battery in it was super bloated, so I had to take that out immediately. I don't want bloated batteries at all. I hate those so much. But yeah, nothing too particularly interesting about it. Next up, we've got this LG phone. This actually works fine. Is it on? Oh no, I must have turned it off on accident. I'll just wait for that to boot up. 1 second. That thing actually booted up really fast. I just assumed it would because dumb phones sometimes take a while, and I wouldn't want to just sit there and wait for it to turn on like dumb phone kids do, because I'm not a dumb phone kid. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I do like the animations of this phone though. It's very nice. And it makes sounds every time you move. I don't know, it's just like water sounds. Almost like the Samsung like Galaxy S3 stuff or at the time. It's in my folder. 60 FPS, that's just out of this world. You can download things on here pretty easily. Like everything is on Bluetooth, and it comes with this interesting game called Minigame Planet. Let's just go on it real fast. I think it's exclusive to LG phones, and I'm not too sure about it, but I'm pretty sure it's made by the people who make oh god, what's it called? That one cookie game that people like, Cookie Run. I don't even know, but I think it's made by the same people. It's a cool game. I like the sprites of it. They're very cute. Reminds me of early Game Boy Advance games. Oh, I got a new character. You could use the monkey, the monster, and I swear, if you had a DSi and had Flipnote or Flipnote Hatna, tell me that's not the guy from the Flipnote that I think was called the greatest Flipnote of all time, the I can walk on water, I can fly one. If you know what I'm talking about, probably like 0.1% of my viewer base knows what I'm talking about. But if you do, it looks like the same person, same facial expression and everything. But in this one, yeah, just a bunch of basic mini games that I'm awful at. Let's see, can I do this on camera? Nope, I already died. I think you can see the premise though. Yeah, I did. Interesting that comes with a full game for free. I appreciate that from LG. It's a nice phone. I like it. Oops, I showed a bunch of names on accident. I mean to do that. Yeah, I haven't. No, that the time is wrong. I haven't gotten the chance to really erase this, but there's really nothing on it. Next up is a Samsung Rugby. This works fine. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Did I turn this off too? I don't remember turning off any of these. This is so stupid. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, that didn't take too terribly long either. Like I said, this is a Samsung Rugby. It's a pretty nice phone. I mean, oops, I didn't press the center button to do that. Not a whole lot to it, except the fact that the UI just runs, I don't know, just runs good. Don't think I've really put anything on this. I haven't taken the pictures on any of the dumb phones because I just haven't had the time to. I've actually been cataloging all of the phones in my collection, which when I'm done with that, I will post a link in the description of whatever my newest video is at the time. Probably will be this one, to be honest. And yeah, you'll just be able to see all my phones in a nice, concise order. There's nothing really on this phone at all. Everything on it has to deal with Java apps, so I really can't show a whole lot. My favorite part about it is this. That external screen clock is really nice. Humongous speaker. Alright, let's get on to some smartphones. This is a Samsung Galaxy Nexus, I think? Pretty sure that's what it is. I mean, I could take the case off, but it just says Samsung with Google. I know they made another Nexus, which I have, but I think that's the Nexus S, or I might be getting them confused. I don't know. It looks fine cosmetically, but it doesn't show any signs of life. It doesn't do anything. It might just need a new battery, but I don't have any other batteries that would fit in this, so I can't know if it works, unfortunately. This is a Galaxy, a Galaxy Express Prime, basically just a Grand Prime, and first off, it is on. The power button presses terribly on this phone, like it barely moves, and This is so dumb. Like, it looks to be in perfect condition, yet the digitizer is completely dead. I don't know why or how that happens, but that's just so stupid. So yeah, I can't use this phone, unfortunately, and the charging port doesn't seem to work, because I thought this phone was completely cooked, because I tried charging it with this thing's, charging port, and nothing happened, so I just swapped batteries with my Grand Prime, and it worked. And I actually have the Grand Prime charging this thing's battery, and the battery charges fine, so this thing just can't charge. This is a kind of interesting phone. This one's made by a company called UMX. I think it stands for Ultimate Mobile Experience, or Experience. 5 megapixels. Wow. It has a pretty cool design. It's very reflective in my face, so you can kind of see me. Hello. I hate where the power button's placed. It's just like HTC phones. Really washed out screen. I think you can tell this thing was low end even for its time. It's from 2012, I believe, or it has a 2012 system on a chip. This thing is incredibly laggy and very hard to use. Like, it just sucks. Let's see. Update ODM software. Yeah, that's what it is. The UMX U671C. It's an interesting device. I've never seen one of these before. Come on. Okay, of course, since I'm recording it, it's now being pretty fast, but I swear this thing would, like, show GPU artifacts and just lag like crazy and was, like, impossible to use. Doesn't really get that hot, though. Yeah, pretty average phone, or average low-end phone for the time. Not much else to say about it. I like the red speaker grill. This is peak generic. This phone is made by a company called Sky Devices. Now, if you notice, I think that camera, the back camera is not back. Bottom camera is either fake or just is like a depth sensor that doesn't really count and doesn't do anything, because when I turn it on, oh, I actually remember turning this one off. Give me 1 second. I'll wait for it to boot up too. Alright, we are back. It's booted up, and yeah, this thing's completely unlocked. It says T-Mobile, but I don't even think there's a SIM card in it. Pretty sure it's a dual SIM phone, though. Yeah, it works fine, and as I was saying, this camera, I'm like very certain is fake, because you open the camera app. Let's see. You can see the extra ultimate quality. And look, I'm going to cover this. Nothing happens. Nothing's happened at all. Yet when you cover the top one, it's covered. So yeah, either it's just a stupid depth sensor, which doesn't count, or it's just a fake camera, which is honestly pathetic. This one's incredibly generic. I mean, it's just an ODM device that was probably licensed by this Sky company. I'm pretty sure it's like called a Sky Elite something. I'll go look before I put it down. Yep, Sky Elite H5. I know this thing just has a crappy MediaTek processor in it. It's not the slowest thing in the world, but obviously not the fastest either. It's on Android Go for a reason. Yeah, just very interesting. Not something I expect to find the AT&T bin here. They usually find like very official phones too. Like even this UMX one's kind of surprising. All right, now into the best find. This is yet another rose gold iPhone 7 Plus. This is the best one I have yet though, because the back camera isn't cracked. The frame's in pretty nice shape. It just has a couple small marks on it, but that's it. Definitely can be still used for like a screen like replacement. Yeah, that's all it really is, just there. The screen's a little cracked, but I think this one, the battery might have died on it. Oh no, it didn't. I'll just talk while this one boots up. And the only issue with it is the cracked screen. Like that's it. It's FMI off and was not blacklisted. It was just on AT&T, but I actually just was able to get it unlocked like a few minutes ago. So yeah, I'll probably repair this phone like as soon as I can, because it's high on the priority list. It's a good phone. Yep, there we go. The only issue this thing has besides the screen though is I forgot to mention that it has a terrible battery, because I'll just show it myself. Battery. No, that's not what I meant to press. Yeah, it says service already. 53%. Yeah, that's awful. It's been lasting more than I thought though, because I mean originally when I first started using it, I could just see the battery percentage just dropping rapidly, going from like 50 to 49 to 48. But then it just stayed on 22% for like hours, so I was impressed. Your battery's health is significantly degraded. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's really all to say about this one though. It's nice. I'm glad to have my most functional iPhone 7 Plus yet. Of course, it's another rose gold one. I just have so many of these. But yeah, I'll be happy to repair this thing. But besides that though, that's pretty much it for this video. This is all I got. Not a huge haul from AT&T, but there's only so much that can fit in my pockets and not look like a complete weirdo there at the same time, because unlike some people, I'm just simply not bold enough. Oh no, there go all my notifications. I think that's my cue to stop the video. All right, that's all.